Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahawah, Ba'ashem, Yahawashi, Ba'ashem, Wakwak, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Shalom to my Akim, Wakwathim, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this foul captivity. This is Brother Kawakab coming at you with another lesson. Ezekiel chapter 38, verse 18. When I say unto the wicked, thou shalt surely die, and thou givest him not warning, nor speaketh to warn the wicked of his wicked way, to save his life, the same wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. Yet if thou warn the wicked, and he turn not from his wickedness, nor from his wicked way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. So today's lesson is going to be the importance of warning people, but at the same time, not necessarily I just remembered another one. Okay, but not necessarily making it your business to force people. All right, so let me get this. 1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 12. I hope that this is it. Yes, it is it. 1 Corinthians chapter 5 verse 12. For what have I to do to judge them also that are without? Do not ye judge them that are within. Verse 13, but them that are without Yahawah judgeth, therefore put away from among yourselves that wicked person. So basically, we are to judge the people. Oh my God. We are to judge the people that are in the know, that are actually, a part of your ministry, your household, your whatever. And when I say household and ministry, I mean the people that are like-minded followers of Yahawadah. That's specifically. I'm not talking about literally anyone that is closely associated or even vaguely associated with you. Okay, I'm specifically talking about people that are associated with you through being like-minded followers of Yahawadah. Now, outside of that, once again, there is the matter of you not forcing anyone. All right, as he read in Ezekiel chapter 3 verse 18, it said, if you don't warn someone that they're going off, if you don't warn someone that they need to repent and return to Yahawadah, then that's when you are going to have to pay for them falling in and staying in sin. That is the warning that the Lord is giving to us. But if you tell them, hey, don't do this, this is wrong, the Lord does not like this, then that's when the Lord is going to say, okay, you know what, you warned them, they didn't want to listen, you're not required to have to answer for them, for their wickedness, their stubbornness, their stiff-neckedness, or whatever, and stuff like that. All right, you are exonerated from responsibility of warning them. All right. Now, with that being said, okay, let's go back. In here, 1 Corinthians chapter 5, verse 12 and 13, it says, for the people. Slaki, let me actually first get some additional context and get this. In Matthew chapter 12 verse 48, this is Yahawashi speaking. But he answered and said unto him that told him, who is my mother and who are my brethren? And he stretched forth his hand towards his disciple and said, behold, my mother and my brethren. For whosoever shall do the will of my Father which is in heaven, the same is my brother and sister and mother. Okay, so basically Yahawashi is saying that the people that are his brethren, all right, or his family, okay, are the people that are doing the same thing and in the like mind as him, which is following after Yahawadah. All right, so as a result of that, there is that understanding, all right, if you will. I pray that that's the best term to use. There's that understanding that all this whole matter of who to actually correct it, who we are responsible for judging, who we are responsible for telling what's what and how to live and whatnot, are those that are actually willing to hear and listen to you when you speak to them. All right, it's not just anyone just for the sake of it. Like, it's not like you don't just go around saying, hey, everyone, come follow YAHAWAH and MANASHAH. No, okay, because not everyone. The Lord, as a matter of fact, let me get that as well. Where is it? John chapter 15 verse 16. Ye have not chosen me, but I have chosen you and ordained you that ye should go and bring forth fruit, and that your fruit should remain, that whatsoever ye shall ask the Father in my name, he may give it to you. It's not up to us. It's not our responsibility for us to go teaching the whole world or teaching everyone. It's for the Lord to pick and choose. Okay, the Lord chose this person. The Lord decided to guide this person into to him. So as a result of that, that is the what's the word? That's the understanding, not necessarily understanding, but that is the comprehension of how we are to judge and correct the people that are under the same set of rules. Because the thing is that the people that are under the same set of rules, when they need correction, then they get the correction from YAHAWAH and MANASHAH, and rather than getting correction from what's the word, the Lord directly. Like it's just like a normal nuclear family unit. All right, now let me get this. So here in here we have verse 13, but them that are without Yahweh judgeth, therefore put away from among yourselves that wicked person. Meaning that the Lord's going to judge the wicked person. The Lord's going to handle the wicked person, the wicked people, because they don't want to listen to sound doctrine. They don't want to. Maybe I should get that instead. It is endure. 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 3, for the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lusts shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. Where again, as I said before, they don't care about the correction. They don't care about all the warnings that the Lord sent through his prophets, through his actual quote unquote family. All right, so as a result of that, you have these people that just are more worried about, okay, well, I want to do what I want to do, or I want to follow after Esau's doctrine. All right, now to continue on, again, it's not a matter of you picking someone. You can't pick who the Lord's dealing with. The Lord chooses it. So you can't be attempting to forcefully convert someone. All right, you can't be attempting to forcefully make someone believe or take up after your what's the word, the truth, basically. So if the Lord did not put the Spirit on them to want to believe, then that's just it. Don't bother trying to impose it on it. As much as they may be someone you care about and whatnot, just leave it be. Now, Luke, to prove that, actually, Luke chapter, is it this it? Yes, it is actually. Luke chapter 9 verse 5, and whosoever will not receive you when ye go out of that city, shake off the very dust of your feet. Shake off the very dust of your feet for a testimony against them. All right, so that's the thing where you're gonna have people, like you might try to discuss something as honestly as you can, but the thing is that which is in these debates and whatnot, where it's not a matter of Slaki. It's not a matter of genuinely trying to understand another side's point of view, but it's more so about how do we keep this show going? How do we keep on making the people entertained and whatnot, rather than actually addressing the things honestly? All right. So to continue on. So yeah, basically, yeah, it's just like as soon as you realize, okay, what, they don't care, they don't want to listen, then that's it. Like, that's the end of the conversation. Like, there shouldn't be a continuation of having to keep on talking. It's like, why bother if they clearly don't care? All right. Acts chapter 17 verse 11. These were more noble than those in Thessalonica, in that they received the word with all readiness of mind and search the scriptures daily whether those things were so. And again, why bother continuing to argue or to go into something if other people don't care? Okay, so as a result of that, it's just a matter of, if you in your spirit want to study, if you in your spirit want to go and do all the research and follow after Yahawadah, then that's all for you to do, and that's for you to make that decision on your own, not for anyone to force you. Okay, the people that read or whatever, they do that on their own accord, through their own decision. It's not a matter of, I'm gonna force people to do X, Y, and Z, when in actuality you're just supposed to just mind your own business. That's basically it. All right. There's no what's the word, forcing people to do it. Okay, which that's a very common thing that people have been doing, and it's been ruining people's relationships with their children, their families and whatnot, whatever, where people force it rather than just letting it either happen. Let the Lord work on them, or if the Lord is not working on them, let them go. All right, you can't force it. Anyway, continuing on, Ephesians chapter 4 verse 14, that we henceforth be no more children tossed to and fro and carried about with every wind of doctrine by the slave men and cunning craftiness, whereby they lie in wait to deceive. And that's the thing. We also get this. It is in Job 12:16. I remembered that, but I forgot. Anyway, Job 12:16. With him is strength and wisdom. The deceived and the deceiver are his. So the Lord is the one that made it so that people would be deceived. Okay, it's not up to you, Slocky. It's not up to you whether or not someone's going to get it or not. So, Slocky. So as a result of that, you're gonna have people that are going to fall out of the truth. You're gonna have people that are gonna say, I like this doctrine instead. I want to fall after this and whatnot. So, that again, it's not up to us. It's a matter of, this is what the Lord put with their spirit, and that resonates with them. So that's how the Lord is going to set things up to be. All right. So it's not, Slakia. It's not, again, as I keep on saying, it's not for us to, meddle in. Okay. Are you the one? Are you going to try to change what the Lord? As a matter of fact, let's get that as well. Ooh. Ecclesiastes chapter 7 verse 13. Consider the work of Yahweh, for who can make that straight which he hath made crooked? All right. If the Lord made someone to not get the truth, all right, then that's just how it is. And it's not a matter of you trying to. It's like you can't force someone to get it. That's just it. Next. 2 Timothy chapter 2 verse 15. So show thyself approved unto Yahweh, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth. So once again, it's a matter of studying yourself. It's not, you can't ride someone's coattails to getting into the kingdom. Next, Mark chapter 4, verse 3. Hearken, behold, there went out a sower to sow, and it came to pass as he sowed, some fell by the wayside, and the fowls of the air came and devoured it up, and some fell on stony ground when it had not much earth, and immediately it sprang up, because it had no depth of the earth. But when the sun was up, it was scorched, and because it had no root, it withered away. And some fell among thorns, and when the thorns grew up, it and choked it, and it yielded no fruit. And other fell on good ground, and did yield fruit, that sprang up and increased, and brought forth some 30, and some 60, and some 100. Basically, the different circumstances of maybe you might be able to gain some maybe you might be able to gain some favor. Maybe you might be able to gain some fruit and some capability and whatnot. All right, so basically that's where it is. All right, and you always have this fucking devils talking and shit. 1 Peter chapter 5 verse 2. Feed the flock of YAHAWAH which is among you, taking the oversight thereof, not by constraint but willingly, and not for filthy lucre but of a ready mind. So basically you have the condition that needs to be, if the person does not want to listen, then you don't need to force it. You also can't be trying to incentivize anything financially and stuff like that, because that's what lucre is. You can't be trying to say, I'm only going to teach, or I'm only going to do this for some money, or and stuff like that, where the Lord said, let's get that freely. Matthew chapter 10 verse 8. Heal the sick, cleanse the leper, raise the dead, cast out devils. Freely ye have received, freely give. And that's basically where you're not supposed to be trying to find ways to monetize or monopolize the truth. So with that, I pray this lesson was edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto YAHAWAH, BASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BASHAM, double honors to the elders, apostles, great millstone, about ball, and shalom.